Earlier on Jackson 24/7, you saw us examine the UT coaching situation from the angle of social media influence and public relations. Logan Whaley and I are going to try to break down why all of this happened and what we can expect in the next several days. Logan, what a situation we have right here. If you could just briefly explain what happened and your initial thoughts.
Well, ultimately Tennessee, they're searching for a coach after they fired Butch Jones, and John Currie, the athletic director, didn't hire a search firm, and he was looking for a coach on his own. And reports came out that Ohio State defensive coordinator Greg Schiano was the next in line to be named head coach, and that led to backlash from many Tennessee fans who arguably were expecting a bigger name. And my initial thoughts on this, honestly, is I don't think it could have gone any worse for Tennessee. Ultimately, you look at the fan base, and some could argue that they reacted too harshly to Greg Schiano, who, mind you, was possibly in the know about the whole scandal at Penn State and the whole child abuse case there. So I think Tennessee fans looked at his character. He looked at his coaching record. He was 68-67 in 11 seasons at Rutgers, as well as a failed NFL stint, 11-21 2 seasons with the Buccaneers. I think you combine that and the fact that Tennessee really they wanted not a mediocre coach. They wanted a big name coach. And I think in their mind they saw Schiano as mediocre, and I think that led to the harsh reactions we saw on social media and elsewhere.
Yeah, and a program like Tennessee, they expect the best of the best, whether they get that or not. And my initial thoughts regarding my problems with the administration, Logan, I have no problem with the fan base reacting the way they did. That's a fan base. They can react. They can express their thoughts. Some may have thought it was too harsh. The community, the media, yes, maybe. But as an administration, as an athletic director in John Currie, the second you relinquish control, the second you let the fan base dictate your decisions, you lose all control. I would dare say, and I mean, call me a little harsh myself, UT has to clean house. They've got to get rid of some people in the high up administration parts. I would even say clean out some of the coaching staff. You've got to start from scratch. Things really are at their worst point. But at this point, you have to foresee what's going to come and try to make things better.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. I think John Currie, this is his first year as athletic director, and he wanted to make an impact. He wanted to make a great hire, and I believe he thought Schiano was the right guy. And in his statement even that was released the day after this whole thing went down, he was defending his actions instead of, in my opinion, I think he should have apologized to the fan base for causing this reaction. I really do believe that.
Yeah, Schiano, a guy, it's not really a question of his coaching ability, kind of what we were talking about. He's proven himself, even, it was Rutgers, but he took a program in Rutgers and made something out of nothing. But it's his baggage that comes along. It's the reputation that precedes him. No, he was not technically charged with anything, but everything that happened at Penn State, something had to go down there.
And even beyond that, players reportedly did not like him at all. You look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, multiple articles were out that the players lived with a sense of fear in the locker room. And I think you look at that too. Peyton Manning even didn't like the guy. And Peyton Manning, I don't ever recall him not liking anybody. So I think
that's true.
Overall, it was a fiasco for Tennessee.
Yeah, and they definitely have to do some work moving forward. Well, Logan, appreciate your time as always.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to talk about this again.
All right, well, coming up, Dr. Ben Mitchell tells us what your pastor would like to receive for this Christmas. Faith, Values, and Ethics is next.